Moody, we'll have more business news for you later on. Time now for sports. And let's say hello to Elliot Richardson.
Hi, Francois.
They're picking the little balls out of the hat for the Champions League draw.
Yeah, they certainly are. It's actually still ongoing, but I can tell you there have been about 3 teams drawn in each group so far, so I'll get to it. So some very intriguing ones as ever in the Champions League group stage draw. Paris Saint-Germain, the French champions, have been drawn in Group A with Arsenal and Swiss side FC Basel. Lyon have been handed a very tough draw with Italian champions Juventus and Europa League winners Sevilla in Group H. Defending champions Real Madrid are in Group F with Borussia Dortmund and Sporting Lisbon, the latest team to be drawn in that one. While Barcelona play Manchester City, that's a return for Pep Guardiola to the Catalan Giants. And Gladbach, I can tell you, have just been drawn in that group as well. Bayern Munich play Atletico in Group D, while Leicester City, the English champions in the Champions League for the very first time, they've been drawn in Group G with FC Porto, the 2-time winners, and Club Brugge, the Belgian side. I'll keep you up to date with all the latest as well. Now, former FIFA President Sepp Blatter attended an appeal hearing against a 6-year ban from football at the Court of Arbitration for Sports on Thursday in Lausanne. Well, the Swiss and former UEFA President Michel Platini were banned for 8 years by FIFA's Ethics Committee last December over a payment of 2 million Swiss francs, which FIFA made to Platini in 2011 with Blatter's approval. Well, the pair said the payment honoured a verbal agreement made in 1998 by work carried out by the Frenchman. Both men deny wrongdoing. Blatter was in confident but philosophical mood ahead of the hearing.
I'm sure at the end, or perhaps I'm going to say sure, that the panel will understand that the payment made to Platini was really a debt that we had against him, and this is a principle: if you have debts, you pay them.
Now, Manchester City have completed the signing of Barcelona goalkeeper Claudio Bravo for a fee of €18 million. The Chilean goalkeeper arrived in Manchester on Tuesday for a medical, and the 33-year-old has signed a 4-year contract, which is likely to hasten the departure of England international stopper Joe Hart. Barcelona, meanwhile, have signed Ajax's Dutch international keeper Jasper Cillessen as Bravo's replacement. The fee for that one believed to be around €13.5 million for the 27-year-old, who's penned a 5-year deal at the Camp Nou. Now, France coach Didier Deschamps has drafted in 3 uncapped players to his 23-man squad for the upcoming September matches. Goalkeeper Alphonse Areola replaces injured captain Hugo Lloris, while Lille fullback Sébastien Corchia and Monaco defender Djibril Sidibe are the others who could make their debuts. There have been some high-profile omissions. Patrice Evra, Morgan Schneiderlin and Eliakim Mangala are all dropped, while Kingsley Coman, Bakary Sagna and Christophe Jallet are injured. There's no return for Karim Benzema, but Raphael Varane, Alex Lacazette and Loïvin Kurzawa are among those back in the squad. Now, Russian President Vladimir Putin has slammed the decision to ban Russian athletes from September's Games in Rio. 267 Russians have been banned from the Games as punishment for the country's state-sponsored doping program, with the Court of Arbitration for Sport upholding the decision made by the International Paralympic Committee. Putin says the country will organise competitions for the banned Paralympians to show all their skills. Well, Russia has pledged to take the case to the Federal Supreme Court of Switzerland. Meanwhile, there's plenty of anger among the Russian government.
The decision to disqualify our Paralympic team is immoral, beyond the law and inhumane. It is simply cynical to vent anger on those who consider sport the meaning of their life, on those who, by their own example, give hope and show faith in their own strength to millions of disabled people.
Now, the family of Ethiopian marathon silver medalist Feyisa Lilisa has appealed to the athlete not to return home after he made an anti-government gesture. Well, Lilisa made the gesture as he approached the finish line of the men's race on Sunday, crossing his wrist to showcase recent deadly protests in his home region Oromia. The province has been riddled with unrest for months over land rights and allegations of human rights violence. The Ethiopian government says they'd welcome the Olympic silver medalist if he returned, but his family have told him to stay in Brazil.
Do you really believe what the government is saying? I don't believe so. He should stay there. I would have liked him to come, but what can I do? I was crying too much the other day, but now I'm feeling better. I want him to stay there. I wish him well.
Now, a Polish discus thrower who won silver at the Rio Olympics has donated his medal to raise funds for a 3-year-old boy who is suffering from a rare form of cancer. Piotr Malakowski, who won his second Olympic silver in Rio, has donated his medal so that his compatriot Oleg Szymanski can travel to New York for treatment. The boy is suffering from retinoblastoma, an eye cancer which affects young children. A really nice touch there, Francois, from the Polish athlete.
All right, many thanks for that, Elliot Richardson. We'll have more sports news for you later. Coming up at the top of the hour, more news.